Good morning. I woke up feeling so spiritually inclined to do readings this morning. So, I'm just going to wait a few minutes to see if anybody else is online. I'm going to do a general reading for this morning. And then I am going to allow you guys, if you want, oh, look at that, rest and rejuvenation. Some of y'all don't know how to rest. To do personal readings. One question card pulls. I'm just leaving a message so I can pin it. Let's see. Sorry, bear with me. I'm like typing from a weird angle. Sorry, I'm in my office, so you hear a lot in the background. Let's see. So just so I'm going to repeat it. I woke up really inclined to do a general reading today. So I'm going to do that this morning right now. And then you guys will have the option to, if you want to ask a question, do a card pull. Let's see. So give me 1 second. Let me just pin this so that people, when they log in, they can see that. And these will be actually, okay, so your one question card pull, I'm not going to charge you guys for, but if you feel inclined to leave me a tip because it's spot on or whatever the case may be, I will leave my Cash App information. But I'm not charging for this, just so you guys know. So I'm just going to give it a few more minutes and then all right. So I hope you guys are all doing well this morning. I feel like I'm having a really great day. Now, I'm going to show you guys this since you're here already. Those just kind of jumped out. Let's see if they have a reason to come back out. This is a collective reading for today, December 5th, 2020. There is a message for today for the collective. December 5th, 2020. Our daily message here. Victory and success, and then solar plexus. Okay, so here it is. A lot of us are really stepping into our power. And when I say power, I mean our inner strength, our guidance, our confidence, the thing that makes us go, wow, the thing that we've been working on for so long. Everything is kind of falling to going according to plan. It's coming to fruition. You're really feeling yourself. You're feeling a lot more confident in the move that you're making. And that's because you're starting to see the results come into play. I like this deck. So, and some of you are actually, the success that you're coming out of is, I hope you guys can see that. You're letting go of a lot of these toxic cycles that you've been in. And some of you have been in these cycles for quite some time. And I feel like a lot of it too is just not believing in yourself. Okay, so don't get freaked out if a card pops out in reverse. That doesn't mean anything negative. So when something comes on in reverse, I just look at it from a different perspective. But when I see this light card here in reverse, first of all, it's a positive card, no matter if it's in reverse or if it's right side up. Somebody said yes, yay. Or if it's right side up, it's still a very positive card. I feel like though, when I'm looking at it, this is you actually coming out. You're coming out of your shell. You're starting to blossom into who you have always seen yourself to be, but was afraid to show the world, in a sense, or you were afraid that this energy was not going to be accepted by all. But the funny thing about that type of energy is it's not accepted by all. That's the interesting thing. But when you step into it and accept it by accepting yourself and loving yourself and being confident in it, you automatically draw to you the people who were meant to be there for you. It's about now, at this point, at this stage, and what you're doing and what you're going through in your life. At this stage, it's about surrounding yourself with the people who are meant to be there with you, for you, alongside you in this journey. It's not about bringing everybody along with you. That's just not even a realistic expectation that you need to continue to have, because everybody's not supposed to be at every specific part of your journey with you. Some of this journey you have to go through alone, and you are reaching that point where you're realizing that and you're actually okay with it. And that's the beauty in this. Look at the bottom of the deck. See, I can't make this stuff up. That's the beauty in what's going on. You are letting go of these fallacies, these false truths to me. The things that you thought were, I guess I want to say too, like society standards of success, of right, of wrong, this need to put a label on things. You're kind of letting that go and stepping into this just I'm the shit kind of attitude. Like, you silently say that to yourself, just not out loud, when really it's time for you to start yelling that to the world, because you are. And it's a very joyful energy, because it's like, do you know how good it feels to finally accept yourself for who you are and have others, even though you don't need validation from others, it still feels good for other people to recognize you and to see you. And so that's dope. That is where we're at right now. You are, and look at this. Look at all this yellow, by the way. Right here in the solar plexus. And you know that the solar plexus is your confidence chakra. I'm sure, and I'm going to say, just in case you don't know about the chakras, if I'm talking about the 7 main chakras, then your solar plexus is right there above your navel, and it represents your confidence, your motivation, your self-worth, in a sense. I mean, you have to stabilize those lower chakras first, because your passion comes from your sacral, but that attitude, that go-getter attitude, that I'm about to dominate attitude, it's right there in your solar plexus, and that's what you guys are totally embodying. Your intuition is, it's intact. It's totally it's totally there. Like, that's really all that I can say. It's totally there. I want to say something for somebody very specific. I don't know who. So please, if it doesn't resonate, leave it behind. On a separate note, for somebody totally separate, you're currently dealing in a relationship, or you're getting out of a relationship, or you're thinking about ending a relationship that, I don't know if you know it already, or maybe you have a feeling about it, but you haven't really had the sign of it yet. There's a lot of jealousy. There's a lot of envy, a lot of lies, deception, dishonesty. I feel like, and when I say relationship, it doesn't necessarily have to be a significant other. This could be a friendship, but you're surrounded by a lot of jealousy. Your job is to not let that affect what you have going on here. Be very mindful to, you control your own energy, you control your own path. So don't let somebody else's envy, jealousy, negative energy pull you back down. And that's what I was saying. See, oh, there it is. It connects. When I was saying everybody can't go along every part of the journey with you, that's what this is. Whoever this is, whatever this energy is, that's that energy that you need to leave behind, especially in 2020. Leave that there. Don't take it with you into the next year, because this person is not supposed to be along in this journey with you. And the trip part is, you know who I'm talking to. You know who I'm talking about. The person whose name popped up in your mind when I said it, that's who I'm talking about. And you kind of already know this. You not even kind of, because I already said that your intuition is off the chain. It's already on point and working. You know who this is. And so you need to go ahead and set some boundaries and cut some cords and be ready to continue to move forward, because this person is only going to try to pull you back. They see you stepping into this divine energy and it makes them feel a certain type of way. And you need to not allow that to stop what you got going on. Because remember I said, look at all this yellow and that's your solar plexus. Look at this card. And what I see is this person trying to bring that yellow down, trying to lower your self-esteem, your standards, trying to bring you back down. How dare you try to float up here? Come back down with us. Don't excel. Stay here, down here with us. And your job is to not allow that to happen. So maybe that was something very specific, or maybe that applies to all of you. I don't know. But what I do want to say is continue to step into what you got going on, because that is beautiful. So that was a quick message for today's energy. Does anybody have any questions specifically that they'd like to ask? I am open. Look, awareness. Everybody is so aware. No, nothing. Some of you really need to take some time out to yourself too. Stop trying to be everything for everybody and allow yourself to grow. Allow yourself to ascend. Still in contact. Should I let this go? You could have been that energy that came out initially. Let's see. She should let go of this relationship. What do you have to say, Spirit, when we let go of the relationship? Just off of that one card, no, I'm not going to do that. Let's see. So, I would say yes. I would say yes, because you have so much more waiting for you on the other side. And I don't know if you are trying to stay in contact with this person because you're holding out to see if they will change or become the person that you want them to be. You know, if this is something where you were hoping to build a foundation with them. But all of these came out in reverse, first of all, except for where you could be if you were to let it go. Patience for you in this sense would be patience with yourself and knowing that the right person is going to come along for you, and this one is not it. I know it gets like that because we get we do get attached, especially if it's somebody that we've been with for a long time. But, and look, there you are holding on. Whenever I see the Four of Pentacles, what I see is somebody who's holding on to something so tight, they're not allowing the abundance to flow back through. You start to think like, this is good enough. This is good enough. Or it will be. It's settling. It's settling is the word that I'm looking for. Don't settle. You've got so much more behind you. You've got all of this winning energy behind you. Let this go, because all it's doing is causing you really to just not realize everything that you have sitting in front of you, you know? So I hope that helped. Let's see, will my business blossom? Yes, sis, it'll blossom. But let me pull the cards for you. But it will definitely blossom. It'll blossom because my cards are, look. It didn't even have to, I really didn't even have to shuffle. Triumph and success. That just jumped out. I know you saw that. New beginnings and moving on. Your business is definitely going to blossom. You're going to, I need you to, though, step out and have some faith in what you are doing. You need to really be, release this fear. This is you right here. It's not truthful. You are not, you don't acknowledge the, I don't want to say the word small because it demeans it, but for this case, I'm going to say the small victories. You don't, I'm sorry, this was for the last reading too, by the way. I want to show you that, the deception, that ego, but that was for the last person. But for you, your business, you live in a state of fear, but you don't acknowledge the small victories. And if you can't live in a state of gratitude for the small things, like, you know, the milestones, then that halts the progress, so to speak. I need you to let go of that fear that is not going to be successful, or what you have deemed successful in society's eyes, because look, this is that dishonesty too. Are you in business by yourself? Haley, am I saying your name right? Haley, are you in business by yourself? Yes, you're in business by yourself. Okay, so in that case, what I do want to say is, I need you to, you're tricking yourself. You're playing mind games with yourself, and you will see something, and how do I want to say this? You'll see something and be like, your first initial reaction will be like, oh, that's so dope, that's so dope. And then it'll be like, oh, but I didn't get enough likes on that, so maybe that wasn't good enough. Maybe I'll do something else, or whatever the case may be. You downplay the success that you do have instead of embracing it. And so what Spirit wants you to know is your business is definitely going to be successful, but before anybody else can believe in it, you have to believe in it wholeheartedly, not just a little bit. You have to legit give your all into this business. And just speak it into existence. Continue to work on it. Continue to grow in that aspect. Look, positive movement forward. See, I can't make that stuff up. Your business is definitely, and you know what this represents too? This represents fast movement. This is like an 8 of Wands card. And so when I see 8 of Wands, that means that something is going to happen very quickly. But really, all of that depends on you. Are you willing to step into this light? I wish I had left it out. It was all the solar plexus cards. It was all that yellow. And this is you walking into that. Continue to step into that, and you will see your business move very, very quickly. So, yes. I hope that helps. This is fun. I should do this more often. You're very welcome. Thank you. I also do horoscopes on YouTube, guys. I do your astrology reading, so you guys can check that out if you haven't already. It's the same tag, Holistically Attuned, and you know, they're collective readings, so you take what resonates for you and you leave the rest behind. But you guys can probably check that out. Look, this card keeps wanting to come out. We all need to just take some time out for our own mental health. We all need to really just, and I know that I can already hear some of you like, what? That's what this whole year was. It was quarantine. I know, but we needed it. And we need to stay in that energy and not try to rush through things. Oh yeah, it's up. Go watch the Aquarius video if you haven't already. I'm an Aquarius rising, actually. Hey. Sagittarius sun. Gemini moon, Aquarius rising. They say Aquarius is like, when it comes to wisdom, I guess, like ancient wisdom, I've heard that Aquarius tends to have a lot of it because it's the highest air sign. Capricorn, that one's good. My husband, he's a Capricorn. My husband and my son are Capricorn moons. Ugh. My son, he's like a triple Capricorn, though. He's like Capricorn. No, he's a Sagittarius rising and Capricorn moon and a Capricorn sun. And it's very interesting. They're so, you guys are so hard on yourselves. Always. But my son is funny because he's like cocky. He's that Sagittarius cocky, but he's 100% hard on himself. You guys, let me say this. Right now, and I pulled this a lot in the videos for astrology, a lot of people are ending a lot of cycles. And unfortunately, a lot of them had to do with relationships. But it is trying to, it's like we're trying to rebirth into and transform into something exciting and new and bountiful. But we first have to recognize that cycle that we're leaving behind. And unfortunately, I feel like a lot of us, or a lot of people, aren't really recognizing it yet. We haven't done our shadow work, and because we're not doing our shadow work, we're really not going to reap the look, Three of Cups in reverse. We're not going to reap the benefits of everything that Spirit has in store for us, everything that the universe has in store for us, because people are so afraid of shadow work. We're not leaving these cycles. We're afraid of the unknown. And I think that the biggest message for the end of this year, for the end of December, is going to be, don't be afraid of the unknown. You know, just march. Look, triumph. Full speed ahead. So, I guess that's everything. I do have a client coming in. I should probably prepare for them. This was fun, guys. I'll probably do this more often. I just woke up just in the mood to do readings. Some of you guys need to let some things go. I had the Three of Swords, but everybody's going to be prosperous. You guys are all victory. Continue to work on that sacral chakra and our solar plexus chakra, guys. You guys are doing wonderful, wonderful work. I believe in all of you. I think that success is in the palm of our hands. We just have to grab it because we are co-creators of our own universe, and we just have to not live in fear. That's my final words. So you guys go out, conquer the day, conquer the world, and keep in touch. Let me know how everything's going for you, okay? Many blessings.